Alright, I believe I'm good to start just about now. Right, okay, hello. I'm hopping back into Minecraft because, as you can see, I've went ahead and bought the Prisma. I bought that entire thing because what's it called? The Anarchy server that I joined. We got it installed onto there, and I actually really liked it. So I decided to look in the marketplace to see how much it cost, and then compare it to how much money I have left on the PlayStation, and I had just barely over enough to buy it. So I said, screw it, why not? Just to waste the rest of the money I have on the PlayStation for this. I'm thinking it's money well spent because, like, look at this. I might just fuck around and make this my profile picture from now on because this actually looks really sick. I'm not going to make this specifically my profile picture. What I might do, hang on, what I might do, I might switch it to nighttime. Oh yeah, that's going to look so much better. I think the only thing is we need to get some light in. Like we need to put a couple of light blocks along the face and maybe I think that's how we'll play this. We'll put the light blocks along the white parts of my face and maybe most of the cyan here, the aquamarine. Also, why are those darker? Strange. Anyway, let me put that. We want to put like maybe just 4. We don't want it to go all the way down because then it's going to blend in with the blue down here, and that's going to look kind of stupid. So maybe just do like 1, 2, 3, and 4 on each thing. And then we do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then just go in a straight line like this. Wait, huh? What the hell? Isn't it supposed to be? Oh, wait, I see. The black is the, I thought the black was on top of it like it is on the other side. I see where I went wrong. Okay. Delete this because it's not meant to be here. The black is the 12th. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, wait, no. Wait. Okay, no, I was right. Then why didn't it look... I was right the first time. Why does it look one downward? Like, it looks wrong. Maybe I'm just being stupid, I don't know. But anyway, let me go ahead. And we want to switch... We want to go over here. What's it called? We want to go here, hide hand, hide HUD. And then what's it called? We screenshot... Actually, wait, hold on. Let me do one other thing. We need to go all the way down here. Alright, we put this back on because we need to see something, and hang on, there's one other thing I need to switch around real quick. Tile drops. And where's the other thing? Entities drop loot, yeah. Get rid of this for a second. Just so there's nothing in the way, because I might make the entire statue my profile picture, just for fun. Because right now, I'm using a fucking AI-generated profile picture, and I don't like that. I only did it just to, like, have my own sense of identity, but, like, honestly, this would look so much better as a profile picture. It looks really cool, it's wholly original, and now, thanks to the darkness, now thanks to nighttime, it looks extra cool. And Like, yeah, that's really just about it. It just looks really cool. This would 100% make a better profile picture. Let me take yeah. Let me take the screenshot real quick. And now we gotta reset everything. We put everything back, and then we're gonna do what I actually hopped on here to do. I'm not gonna build any character statues this time. Normally, whenever I hop onto this world, I do so with the express purpose of building some character statues. At the very least, like 2 or 3. But this time around, we're not doing that. We're gonna put this back, and then we're just gonna go look around. We're just gonna go take everything in, really, because what was it called? Where's I don't know why I looked at that like I was gonna have anything new. Let me get this out. But that. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go look around the world because, like, I just want to take in the new visuals. I want to take in the entirety of Prism because this thing actually makes all of these statues look really freaking sick. And that's reminding me of something. I need to fix my character's hair because it's like I could be tripping, but it looks shorter than what it's supposed to be. Hang on, let me like. Oh wait, we have like actual falling animation now. Fun. Okay, let me get. Oh, not that close. Okay, no, I was tripping. I don't know what it was, but from afar, my hair looks like it's 1 block um wide instead of 2. Again, I don't know entirely what it is, but like, yeah. Hello. Oh yeah, how do you like the new look? I've already shown this off, my new costume here, my new outfit, but like, just look at this. It's probably just like the Prisma with the whole like actions and stuff thing, the built-in actions and stuff. But like, dog, just look at this. It's so cool looking. It's insanity. But anyway, right, we have my new profile picture. Now we just need to, what's it called? Now we just need to look around because a lot of these statues, I didn't look at all of them, but a lot of these statues look so much better with Prisma. So I guess let's just start. Let's just fly around, take everything in. Right, let's start off with the defaults. Yeah, we're gonna start off with this road, and then we'll use speed to rush all the way back here to go explore the other areas. All right, let's take all of these dudes in. They look really freaking cool looking. Like this is insanity. Look at this. They look so nice. They look so much better with Prisma. I think what it is like I well, I mean, it's just Prisma. Like it's just objectively making everything look better. But like, what was it called? They looked pretty decent before, which was actually surprising because I had to cut a lot of corners for these dudes. I had to do a lot of just settling for closest colors and everything. But like something about the Prisma is just making them look 10 times better. I don't fully know what it is, but like, dog, just look at them. They look so fucking nice now. Holy shit! And then right, what were these these dudes called again? I think they were the ore creatures or something like that. Because this is technically the only one of these creatures that actually exists inside of Minecraft. This is the redstone creature from that one skin pack. The skin pack, whatever. The one birthday one, I believe it is. And then the rest of these ones are just Frankenstein into being, based off of what I think they would have looked like, right? Why is there... Wait, huh? Why is this... Shouldn't it be the other way around? Light blue terracotta. Oh, no, I see what's happening. Okay, yeah, it's just... Oh, this is annoying. This is the first instance of Prisma, like, screwing us over a little bit. So this was originally light blue terracotta because like it's darker. So like you have the concrete, and then you have the light blue as like the pupil. You have the light blue as the actual eye, and then the other light blue as like the pupil. Oh god, that's annoying as hell. fucking gold creatures just got screwed over majorly. What I'll do, let me see if there's a different type of light blue. There has to be. There has to be a darker type of light blue inside of like this, maybe. Yeah, right there. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Problem solved. Okay. And alright, look at all these dudes. It looks so much more fun. Now that they have the thing, especially the gold guy, like I don't know what it is, like the two separate types of gold, it looked really cool before, but like now it just looks even better somehow. Not entirely sure how to explain it. And then what is it called? You have the emerald one, the diamond one, lapis, amethyst. Oh god, yeah, he needs to be fixed. God damn it! What is it with you idiots and like having the? Yeah, the terracottas got screwed over majorly with this new thing. Right, we need a dark cyan color. Would this be it? No. We need some sort of like dark cyan color, but I don't think we're gonna get it. At least not through this. Maybe this would work. That's gonna have to do for now. I'll come back around for this later, see if I. Or wait, no. Wouldn't that just be this? It's either gonna be warped or polished dark prismarine. Let me check both. That doesn't look all too close to cyan. Let me see. Wouldn't it just be warped? Polished warp stone. Oh yeah, it's just straight up warp. Okay. Problem solved. Okay. And then you have the netherite one. The netherite one just looks so much cooler than all the other ones. I mean, of course it does. It's netherite. Like, look at all of this. He has a whole ass cape and everything. The cape is actually bigger than him, I think. That's insanity. The cape's so big it doesn't like it has to curve on the ground. It's nuts. And then you got this dude who's just perpetually on fire. I don't know if this gimmick was like the smartest decision, but I kind of like it. I think it looks nice. This whole gimmick where he's constantly on fire because he's made of coal. You use coal as a fuel source, mostly. And alright, we got Batman here. Batman looks really cool. I might have to switch the birch there. I might have to switch it out for white terracotta. But apart from that, this Batman statue looks really fucking sick. Look at this. It's insane. I might have to move the bat symbol down by one, maybe two. Because I made that mistake with my Batman statue in the Anarchy world. I put it I put it all the way up here, so now it kind of looks like, from afar, it kind of looks like some sort of choker or something, like a necklace or whatever. So I might have to move it one down just to make it look like the actual bat symbol. And of course we have Alfred. We got Red Robin, the Tim Drake's Robin. I need to edit his pants a little bit because his pants are actually just straight black and gray. There's not any of this red. So that's something I have to fix. I also have to extend his cape a little bit because it's a bit too short. We have Nightwing here. I think I might have to move these things just a tiny bit outward. Maybe just by like one. Yeah, Nightwing looks really fucking sick. Holy hell. Look at this dude. It's so fucking awesome looking. I definitely did right by all of the Batman characters, really. I couldn't get Nightwing's symbol, like, exactly, because there's just too much detail. Well, I mean, to be fair, I had to do the same thing for literally all of them. Alright, Batgirl looks really fucking sick. Again, I think I did really freaking well for all of the Batman characters. Like, all of the Batman characters, I got them, like, really freaking, like, close. I think the only thing is, like, I think I kind of screwed up the guns a little bit. Because, like, how the hell do you build, like, a gun in, like, this small of a, thing? Because I tried to make the guns look like... I tried to keep the guns, like, compact so it looks like so they look like actual guns. But also, I tried to keep them small enough to where it doesn't, look bigger than his actual body. But I tried to detail them enough to where they're guns. I think I did a decent job, but like it's hard to tell. I also didn't put in his eyes because I actually kind of prefer like this look, this sort of this Arkham Knight, what's it called? I kind of prefer this sort of Arkham Knight version of Red Hood where like he doesn't have the eyes and he has a hood over his head, like an actual hood instead of just the mask. That's fun. And right, does he have anything on his back? No. Batgirl's cape needs to be extended downward a little bit. And alright, moving on to the villains. The villains I think I did really well for. I kept going back and forth between like trying to make them look like their cartoon counterparts and their cartoon slash comic counterparts and their Arkham Arkham series counterparts. So like Clayface is just well, I mean Clayface just looks sort of similar no matter what he's in. But Mr. Freeze, I believe I just went for like I believe I just ignored the Arkham thing. I think I was using his Arkham Origins um counterpart as like a reference. I believe so. I don't fully remember. Poison Ivy, I wasn't using a reference picture. I was using a mental image of her costume from that one old Batman cartoon, Brave and the Bold. Like in that one, she has like a whole ass crown and like what was it called? Sort of dress. I might need to change her up a little bit because this type of green is a little dark. We might have to go for like a brighter shade of green. Well, I mean, brighter, but not too bright. I want to have this be like a cross between this type of green and just like a slightly lighter type of green. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, or no, it can make sense right now. We want to have it like be a cross between that type of green and this type of green. Well, they're right. I think Two Face is probably the weakest looking one out of them because it's literally just like basic as hell. But even then, he looks really freaking cool. Oh my god, right, I forgot. She has like a little sort of cape back here. She has like one of these, what's it called, capes? I don't know what these would be called. They're like, it's not exactly a cape. You have like the two small, what would these things even be called? You have the two like mini capes just on each arm, is what she has. And then of course back here we have the Riddler. I tried to go for his like I tried to cross it between comic and his Arkham look. Is what I tried to do for Riddler here. I think the only thing I got 100% right was the staff here. Speaking of Arkham stuff, Bane I just went straight for like Batman Arkham thing. Like this is his costume from Batman Arkham Asylum and City. I believe in Origins he's just dressed like a biker or something. Like to that effect. Catwoman Catwoman just looks the same no matter what she's in, but like what's it called? I think the only real difference is like what's it called? The goggles. Sometimes her goggles are yellow. The lenses, I mean. Sometimes the lenses in her goggles are yellow, sometimes they're red. But like yeah, other than that, she just looks the same no matter what. Killer Croc is another one I just went for straight Arkham appearance. We went for Arkham Asylum and I believe City is also where he wears this outfit. The the Arkham Asylum what's it called? Jumper thing. Well, I mean jumper is the wrong word because he's only wearing the pants. I don't think there's a shirt big enough for him to wear. At least not in his Arkham. At least not in the Arkham series. Man Bat, I went for cartoon. So you just have like this giant straight, just this giant brown bat creature wearing blue pants, dark blue pants, ripped up dark blue pants. I might have to move the ears back, but I might leave them as is because that doesn't look too bad. The glass actually just like got majorly fixed with Prisma. Holy shit. Like I like how the glass is so smooth now. It really helps with Man Bat in particular here. Looks really nice. Penguin is a lot taller than what he normally is, but apart from that, he looks pretty identical to himself, to Penguin. Mad Hatter's another one, a lot taller than what he actually is. He kind of looks like a fucking what's it called? He kind of looks like what I imagine Willy Wonka would look like if he like decided to go green for St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, I think Mad Hatter is another one that's extraordinarily weak because like the only thing because like I tried to get it accurate to like his Batman Arkham City outfit, but like it just looks so basic. Scarecrow, I did a good job with because he's another one where I went for Batman Arkham appearance. I went with Batman Arkham Asylum because it was easier than the what's it called one. Killer Moth, I just went for straight comic look because this is the only one I'm familiar with. I think he's actually like what's it called? I think his whole thing is like he's purple and blue all around. You know, he has like the purple and blue stripes all around, kind of like how his pants are operating down here. Hmm. I also need to fix his wings a little bit because I completely butchered the wings a bit. But apart from that, I think I did a decent job with him. Harley Quinn, I think, is probably the best out of all of these Batman ones, second only to Batman himself, because she looks pretty much identical to. She looks exactly how I imagine Harley Quinn would look like if she was in this. If she was, converted into Minecraft. Like, this looks exactly like how you would imagine Minecraft Harley Quinn would look like. It looks really freaking nice. And then you got Joker all the way back here. I need to change the color of the flower. It's blending in with the orange too much because of Prisma. But apart from that, I think Joker looks really freaking well. Not perfect, but it looks really freaking nice. This statue, I mean. Right, who we got up next? We got Five Nights at Freddy's characters, and then after them we have the Avengers. I don't really have too much to say about the Five Nights at Freddy's characters because Prisma's not actually changing too much about them. I think the only thing I have to say about the Five Nights at Freddy's characters, I had to change Golden Freddy around a little bit. I think originally I had his hat just be straight purple. I changed it to polished obsidian, so it's like it's black, but it has a faint bit of purple because I believe Golden Freddy and Fredbear are technically one and the same. It's a weird one. Apparently Golden Freddy is his own separate character. He's just the phantom of like two separate kids manifest into just Yellow Bear. But like I believe he is in fact based off of Fredbear. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's lore is fucking confusing. It's been confusing after like 3. Maybe 4 makes a little bit of sense, but after that, it's just a complete fucking mess. But enough about that. We got Springtrap here. Springtrap I'm actually really proud of. Because like I didn't have the first idea how I was gonna negotiate building him. Especially since he has like all of the holes scattered around his body as like the sort of decaying process. I also didn't have the first idea how I was gonna have like this sort of I don't know what this is called. These like sort of belly things that the animatronics have. I also have to extend the thing out for him by one because I did that for everybody else. We extended it out by one. The ears, I think I did a really good job with two. We have like the two ears, and one of them is just half destroyed. The other one is perfectly fine though. And a marionette. This one, not really too much to say about the marionette. I think the only thing is, like, I can't change this thing. I can't put this inward because then it's just gonna look like this upper lip thing right here. So I can't really change that, but apart from that, I think I did really well for marionettes. Yeah, those were the Five Nights at Freddy's dudes. Now moving on to the Avengers. I think the Avengers are another one. I don't really have too much to say about them because they look really freaking nice already. I think the only thing I need to change about the Avengers, well, two things actually. We need to make Hulk a little bit brighter because he's a little bit too dark. That green is way too dark. And then we also need to switch up the shield. We need to get, we have like this, we have straight up metal in here now, which looks really freaking nice because of this mod. The, I forgot what this is. Plenty of blocks, I think it is. Yeah, we have straight up metal. We need to get blue and red rough metal. Blue, red, and white. Where is it? Blue. Or no, white. Where's that's blue. We don't want regular metal though. We want rough metal. Where is your rough metal? I don't know why I'm trying to build this now. We'll build it later when I'm not currently busy with a live stream. What was it called? I kind of, I might play around with the idea of making Thor like based off of his MCU outfit where like he has actual sleeves, where he has like full on sleeves instead of just like open arms. Maybe, I'm not sure. Again, Hulk we need to edit because this green is way too dark. We need to get like a slightly brighter green. Black Widow, I don't have too much to comment on. I think I did really good for her. And Hawkeye. Hawkeye, I believe, looks really freaking cool looking. I think the only way I can make him look better is if I can negotiate building him a bow. But I don't know how to do that in a way that makes it look good. Because the best I could do for him was just giving him this quiver back here. But I can't put any arrows in it because his head's in the way. Alright, moving on to what is it, Minecraft mobs? Yeah, Minecraft mobs. I kind of want to change the green around for zombie, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll leave it as like that dark. Skeleton, don't really have too much to comment on for the skeleton. I think the only thing with the skeleton is the bow. I'm not really sure how I feel about the gray going straight through his arm, but at the same time, I don't have the first idea how to change that. So I'm just gonna leave it. The spider, I feel like the only thing I could do to make the spider look better is if I could somehow negotiate giving him the other legs sticking out of his back. But again, I don't have the first idea how I would even begin with that. Creeper just looks good, just without question. Like I pretty much nailed the creeper. The slime is actually fucking stupid because I believe the slime actually lags the game because of the whole. Oh yeah, dude, look at that. That is so choppy. What the fuck? Oh my god, there's so much slime. Yeah, because each individual slime thing is connecting to all the other ones, so like, what's it called? It just lags the game a bunch. Zombified piglet. I need to extend the head out a little bit on each side because their head got updated when piglins were introduced, so now they have a slightly bigger head. Or wider head, I should say. Wither skeleton I did really good with. Especially with the sword. I did not think I was going to be able to build the fucking sword for this dude, but I somehow managed. The blaze. The blaze is actually a bit of a fun one. I think my only thing is I'm not entirely sure if I did right with this shit. I don't know if doing it like this was the best choice. Having the Or no, I'm gonna say it works because like I think what I was going for was like having the orange down here and then the orange up here be the top of this. Maybe I'm not sure. It's been so long since I built this, I don't even know what I was going for. Is this supposed to be the Enderman? Like what I imagine an Enderman would look like if he was a Minecraft skin and not an actual mob. Because that doesn't look too bad. It's very basic. It's literally just obsidian with the two pieces of crying obsidian as like the eyes. But apart from that, it doesn't look bad. We need to change that effective immediately. Well, not immediately, but after the stream immediately. We need to fix that. And then what's it called? The Wither. I kind of wish I had built him like what's it called? I kind of wish I had made him like an actual character and not just straight up Wither. But at the same time, this looks really freaking cool. I did right by the Wither. And then finally, we have the Ender Dragon. I need to give him bigger wings. His wings are not big enough. This is the fucking Ender Dragon character statue. He needs to have bigger wings. Apparently the wings are big as hell already. Holy shit. I didn't realize I made them that thick. But in any case, moving... Let me skip over these ones, because there's not much for me to say about these ones. They're literally just like biome statues. I don't know. Maybe I might need to start playing around with that right now. Just skipping over the people I don't really have too much to say about. Because just look at these. What do you even need to say for this? Like, they're kind of basic, but at the same time, like, Prisma is doing all the work for it. Like, just look at all of this. Looks so fucking nice. I gotta get the skin packs for all of these skins so I can play around with well, I mean, I want these guys specifically, but like, I really need to get the skin packs for all of them because I have been playing since Legacy Edition was a thing. So like, it only seems right that I get them. I don't necessarily have to, but I kind of want to. Scooby and the gang. I don't really have too much to say about these guys. I think I might have to fix Shaggy's hair a little bit because it's kind of basic. I think his hair is a little bit longer than that. Well, maybe not longer, but like, it branches out. It's not just like completely shaven like that. Well, not shaven. Shaven's the wrong word. It's not normal is what I'm trying to say. It's not this. It sticks out a little bit, kind of like Velma's hair. Speaking of Velma, I completely fucked up Velma when I first built her. I accidentally made her a block too tall, so I had to cut her down by 1. But apart from that, I did really well with her. Did really well with all of them, really. Except maybe Fred. Fred, I might have made his pants a little bright, but apart from that, he's good. And alright, we have Skulk Monsters. I kind of wish these things were, like, actually in the game. Not these things specifically, but, like, have actual Skulk Monsters running around in the, ancient cities and shit. That would be so much fun. Having, like, little Skulk zombies and Skulk creepers just, like, trying to sneak up on you. And shit. That would be so freaking cool. Right, I don't really have too much to say about the kingdom people here. The knight is the only one I have to say anything about because he looks fucking awesome. I did really good with the knight. The only thing I kind of fucked up was the shield. I tried to make it look like the actual Minecraft shield, but I wound up just completely making it more stone than wood, which I might fix later. But apart from that, I think I did really well with the knight, especially with this sort of feather thing. I don't know why knights have this like sort of feather thing going on sometimes, but I tried to replicate it as best as I can, and I think I did a decent job with that. Then right, we have the prince and princess. We have an archer. The archer is another one that looks really cool. I think the archer and the knight are the best of these kingdom people. We have the two separate types of villagers, and then we have an evil wizard. Ooh, the Left 4 Dead people. These ones are going to be fun to overlook because, like, these were mad complicated to make for no reason. Well, not mad complicated. The survivors were easy. Nick was way too damn easy. He's way too damn basic. The only reason he looks like Nick is because he sat next to all of the other Left 4 Dead survivors. Coach, I got right on the money. I did right with Coach. Alice, I think the only thing I fucked up was his hat. I think I made his hat a little bit too big. But apart from that, I did good. Rochelle, I did right with. The only problem was I had to rebuild her a little bit, and by that I mean I needed to swap out her skin here because originally I had her set to stripped spruce wood because it was the only light-ish um block that was somewhat close to her actual skin color. But problem with that is that it's actually darker. The only other thing that was lighter was packed mud and packed mud bricks, but I didn't want to use those because like the texture on it would have made her look like a fucking reptilian, and I didn't want that. It's a damn good thing we have this add-on now that gives us the polished mud. So now we have her identical to her actual skin color. Oh, then I don't know if I ever showed this off. I did give her ponytail back here. I think the ponytail is the wrong word. I don't know what this thing would be called. But right, moving along, we should probably go check out the zombies right about now. The zombies, I think I did really nice with. I think what I like most about the zombies is the terracotta. I have the black glazed terracotta to have like the bloodshot black eyes, which I think I did really well with. So we have the jockey, the boomer, smoker, the ugly ass spitter, the charger. I think I might need to extend his bigger arm out by just a tiny bit. But apart from that, I think I did good. The hunter, probably the best of them all. The witch and the tank. These guys look very basic, but I think they look really nice too. Like in a way, like something about them looking basic as hell is like it works. But moving on, we have Meat Boy and some of the bosses from the first game. That is, so we have Meat Boy. We have all these bosses. We have Bandage Girl. Yeah, look at this. What was this boss called again? Little Slugger, right? Yeah, Little Slugger. Then we have Chad. What was this dude called again? I forgot. I think it was just. Oh, it's Brownie. Okay. Then we have. What was this? I forget what this one is called. Little Horn. Okay. Little Horn. This is just Larry's Lament, and then Dr. Fetus. Ooh, Splunky people. These ones took way too damn long to build, but like these ones were really fun. Building all the separate people from the Splunky games. I say games because some of them are from Splunky 1 and then the others are their Splunky 2 counterparts. So I built I think the guy's name is Colin. This is based off of his Splunky 1 outfit, or I should say Splunky HD. Splunky 1 is I believe 8-bit. Maybe 8-bit, I'm not sure. We got Anna Splunky. Tunnelman. I think Tunnelman is based off of his Splunky HD outfit. But we have Terror Tunnel here, which is beyond a shadow of a doubt from Splunky 2. And then I built Demi based off of her Splunky 2 appearance. And then we have the tribal guy and Yang, which are the two people you get from beating HD and the two separate variants. Like you got the tribal guy for Olmec and then Yang from what was the final boss in Splunky again? I forget what it was. The one for hard mode, I mean, not for normal mode. I know Olmec is the technical final boss, but like what was the one for King Yama? It just clicked. King Yama is what you get after. King Yama is how you get Yang here. But enough about that. Let's look at these guys. These guys are probably one of my favorite ones. These dudes just in tuxedos because they're very basic, but I think it kind of works in a way. It's kind of like the Left 4 Dead people. Like they look very basic, but I think something about them looking basic just like it works, you know? The only real noteworthy thing about these guys is I tried adding the one dude, Nightwing, in this just to see if he would respond to like just to see what he would think about all of these different mobs in just the various tuxedos. He ultimately didn't see it, at least, or if he did, he didn't bother commenting, which fair enough. Nobody commented under it, but like still, would have been nice to see what he thought about all of these because they look really sick, especially the Enderman. The Enderman and the Blaze are probably the best ones. I think Blaze is the objective best ones out of all these tuxedo guys, but I can understand like why people would probably prefer Enderman instead. Because these guys are very basic. It's just black, red, blue, and green. But these two with just like no suit and then like suit with the fucking hat, dog. I think I did really well for these statues. There's a lot of statues where like I either don't know how I feel about it or I completely butchered it on the basis that like I had to like cut corners here and there. But like these ones I think I did really well for. These ones on the other hand I kind of butchered a little bit. Except for this one. This one is the only exception. This guy I did really well for, the nameless one. These are the bosses from what's it called? Minecraft Dungeons. Speaking of Minecraft Dungeons, I gotta finish playing that game because what was it called? I tried doing I tried playing through all the DLCs back when I was streaming on that is something I need to get rid of. I need to I was playing through all the DLCs on YouTube because I used to live stream on YouTube, but now I live stream here. And I never finished it, so I might go back just to finish that up. Maybe. I'm not sure. But alright, we have all the Minecraft dungeon bosses. What is it? The Cauldron, Nameless One, Monstrosity, What's His Face, and the Heart of Ender here. And then this one is a bit of a strange one. This one's a bit of an obscure one. These are all of the what's it called, dudes? These are all of the armor sets from a game I used to play, Dauntless. It's like this sort of Monster Hunter, or it was a Monster Hunter game before before the servers got Control Alt deleted. But like, yeah, these are all the armor sets you get from killing all the different monsters in the game. I think some of them aren't fully done yet, though. Like, I think I need to get better angles for that one to see about finishing that. And actually, wait, no, hold on. I think I know exactly which ones aren't done. So what is it? I think every one of these statues is fully complete, except for that one right there and that one right there. All of the other ones are fully done. They look really fucking nice too. Holy shit. They looked pretty decent before, but like, bro, Prisma's putting in work for these, especially with that one. Bro, what the fuck? These ones look the best, just straight up. Like, look at all of these. These look so fucking cool. They look so cool now, especially that one. They look so sick. I gotta go back and finish those two, but later. For now, let's take a look at the Justice League. Because the Justice League, I think I did really well for. I stuck with the what is it? I stuck with the main 7. It is 7, right? Oh no, it's 8. I'm stupid. So we have Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Hawk Girl, and Martian Manhunter. The only thing I really couldn't do for these statues was I couldn't give Green Lantern the symbol because it's way too damn big to fit inside of this small space. Like there's too much detail in the or it's not too much detail. The lantern core symbol is just way too damn big to fit inside of this entire space. Or maybe it isn't. Or no, it is. Because he has this bit of green stuff here, so like there's no way for me to like put the symbol in here and have it make any semblance of sense. Or maybe I can. Hang on, let me try something real quick. I know I said I wasn't gonna build anything, but like let me try something. Let me do this could work. Oh, that works. I think we need to extend this out by like 1. Oh, that so works. What the fuck? Bro. Okay. Problem solved. We gave him his symbol. Nice. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go back over here, look over this again. We got Superman and Batman. We got Wonder Woman and Flash. Fucking Jon Stewart and Aquaman. And then we have, I think her name is Shayera, but Hawkgirl and Martian Manhunter. Right, and then we have this, what even are these ones supposed to be? I think these are the X-Men, right? Yeah, X-Men. Or at least they're going to be the X-Men when I eventually get around to building them. See, I can't build these ones on a live stream because I'm 100% going to have to use reference pictures for that, and I can't have Twitch and Google pulled up at the same time. Which is a shame, but whatever. The K-pop Demon Hunters I have to come back around to at some point because I need to build their golden variants and demon variants. Bobby is the only one who's not getting an alternate variant. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll see if I can't build him a golden variant because he does have one. He does have an outfit for the golden song. But I gotta see about that. But right, here you go. You have all the Demon Hunters, you have their manager Bobby, and you have the Soldier Boys over here. The Soldier Boys were a bit of a pain to build because they were one of these statues where like I had to settle for closest colors. Except for him. What was his name again? Genu, right? I think yeah, it's Genu. He's the only one I can remember the name for because he's the only one who has an actual name. I think the rest of them just have like nicknames as names, right? So like it's Mystery, Abby, Baby, and Romance, if I remember right. But anyway, moving on, we have what was it called? Right, so yeah, this was a bit of a first for me. Normally, I'm not. What was it called? Okay, hang on. Let me factory reset my brain. What was it called? This isn't like a first in like what was it called? This was a first in the sense that like I've built multiple versions of like one type of character before, but not like this. Normally, whenever I build alternate variants of characters, I usually just like put them behind them, or just somewhere way the fuck else, somewhere way the hell like over somewhere else. But Miku, Tato, and Miru, I believe their names are, right? Miku and Tato I'm familiar with. This one, I believe her name is Niru. Yeah, Niru. I only recognize her from the this song. Wait, did I fuck that one up? How the hell did I miss this? What? Okay. How long has that been like that? I could have sworn I placed that there. Alright. We come over here, we have all the different variants of Miku, Tato, and Nero, and then hang on. There's one thing I need to quickly show off before moving on. If we switch time to night, look at these. These ones were the most fun to build. These shimmer ones, because like they're very. It's literally just the regular variant, but with the glowing stuff instead. But like it's a very small change, but I think it's a very fun change. Like just look at these two. Look at them. Look at all of them. They look so freaking nice with the glowing stuff. It looks so sick. It looks so fucking fun. I gotta start building more statues like this where we use the glowing wood, the not glowing wood, glowing wool, and just glowing blocks in general for them. Because I've only built like a couple of statues with those. There's only a handful of statues that I have that for. I need to find like the sweet spot time. Like there's a time zone between night and sunset that would work to have like this be visible without blanking out everything else. Without like completely, you know, darkening everybody else. But right, let me switch the light back on. Apology to anybody with brightness set to the max. Right, these ones. These are from that super old RPG horror game. The Aeonia. I don't know if anybody remembers that game. I think PewDiePie played it, Markiplier played it, and I believe Corey Kenshin played it. So we have actual OG YouTubers just like hitting up this game. So right, we have all the characters from this and the monsters. Or monster. I only built the one monster, the main one, because there's more than one type of Oni in that game. You have like Blockhead. I believe the big buff one is Squatto. You have like the Hunchback one. There's this weird looking spider one. There's the Blob one. I believe there's like two other variants. All right, yeah, there you go. You have the four survivors: Hiroshi, Takeshi, Mika, and Takuro, and then you have the Oni itself. The Oni was a bit of a complicated one because I didn't have the first idea how to build his head. I think I got it just about, but like at the same time, it still looked kind of weird. What are these ones supposed to be? Oh, just different types of gamers. Okay. Actually, wait. I think it's just for these three. What about these next ones over here? Oh, Neon. Neon's gonna be a fun one because those are like the shimmer versions of Miku, Teto, and Niru. They're gonna be like what was it called? They're the majority of their body is gonna be black, but they're gonna have like different color bright wool for what was it called? For like little decals built into their bodies. All right, over here we have Christmas people for the holiday season. I gotta build more Christmas stuff later on, but again, we're literally gonna wait for Christmas for that. So we have Santa, we have a Minecraft snowman, we have Mariah Carey, we have a Yeti, and we have just a bunch of present boxes like formed into like a giant statue. The only real thing with this one is I'm not sure if the googly eyes were like a good choice. Like I tried to go for like this googly eye glasses looking thing. I'm not sure if that was a good choice, but I'm gonna stick with it regardless. And then right, moving on, we have the toy animatronic and the withers. The withered animatronics. I think I did really well for these ones. I don't really have too much to say about them, but I think I did really good with them. The only thing is like I might need to come back around to give Mangle her second head. Because for some stupid reason she has two separate heads. She has the one in her skull, or the mask rather, and then she has like this secondary one just hanging off or dangling off to the side. I might need to build like a smaller head just off to the side somewhere. We have Balloon Bastard, Withered Freddy, Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie, I think I did really well for. Which is surprising because I didn't think I was going to do anything close to this, like at all. I think I did really well for Withered Bonnie. We got Withered Chica. Withered Chica's a bit of a, well, no, that's a lie. I was going to say she's like a bit of a first because she's a first in the sense that she has like longer arms, but there's definitely other character statues that have arms that go past the torso. We have Withered Foxy. I mean, technically, Foxy is just withered no matter what because that's his whole gimmick. He's out of order, just perpetually out of order. We have Withered Foxy and Withered Golden Freddy. This one, this next set took probably the longest out of any set just ever. We have Plants vs Zombies characters. We have Crazy Dave, and then we have all of the plants from the first Plants vs Zombies. I'm not about to sit down here and build every single plant from the second game because I believe Plants vs Zombies 2 is still receiving updates, which is insane. The last time I touched that game was around the time they first introduced Doomshroom, I believe. Doomshroom is actually kind of fun in Plants vs Zombies 2 because in Plants vs Zombies 1, he's just like one of these single-use plants that just blows up the entire board. He does do that in Plants vs Zombies 2, but he's not like single-use. Like you plant him down, and then he'll grow, and then the more he grows, the more destruction he causes. And then when he gets up to the higher tiers of like growth, he'll have a chance of spawning new Doomshrooms in his place whenever he gets blown up. It's actually a really fun gimmick. I might just fuck around and hop back into Plants vs Zombies 2 just to play around with him more. But back to these guys, I think the only plant I'm not really all too confident in is Blover. Blover, I kind of fucked up a bit because how the hell do you even build Blover? This is my sort of attempt at making a halfway decent Blover, but like, it just looks kind of stupid. Alright, back to this. We have Split Pea back here. I don't think I ever showed off Split Pea properly. I think I only ever showed Split Pea from the front. Which is stupid because his whole gimmick is he has a front and back head. But here you go. You have the two separate heads for Split Pea. Starfruit, I think I did really well with. I don't think I did perfect, but like, he came out a lot better than what I was expecting him to be. And then Pumpkin. Pumpkin was a bit of a fun one because he has like, Pumpkin's one of the few character statues that has like a secret. It's not necessarily much of a secret. It's literally just like this. He's literally just hollowed out, but he has a bunch of pumpkins inside of his head. Oh, and they changed the way the pumpkin looks for the for the visual effect. That's fun. It's alright, we come down here and there's just a bunch of pumpkins scattered about the place. Or carved pumpkins, I should say. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh, you know what? I just realized. What was it called? Pumpkin isn't the only one that has a secret room in his skull. And is inside of him. Hang on, let me get out of here. And then, right, if I remember right, I believe the plants that have secrets inside of them are Pumpkin. Cactus has a secret, secret room back here. A secret room in his head just filled up with cactuses. If we come up here, wait, did I call him a he? I believe Cactus is a she. Not that it really matters, but like still. I believe Flower Pot also has a secret room, but I didn't build an entry into the room. I believe, yeah, you have to get into the room by just breaking in. At least for now. I'll sort out building a proper entrance, but later. For now, we just have this. Just all of the different types of Minecraft plants just scattered around in here. Alright, let's get out of here. Just for now. Oh, and that's fun. Because of the one type of flower, we have like the particles surrounding them. That's cool. We have Colonel and what is it called? Cobb Cannon. Cobb Cannon was really fun because he was another one where I didn't have the first idea how I was going to build him. I just sort of winged it and hoped for the best. And to be fair, I think that was 100% the right decision because look at him. He looks really fucking cool as like a character statue. Kind of stupid maybe, but like still. I mean, to be fair, I think that's kind of the case with all of the Plants vs Zombies plant statues. They look kind of stupid, but I mean, to be fair, the game never took itself like that seriously. It was literally just like it's literally like the type of game that does everything in its power to be as silly as possible. So like them looking kind of stupid, I think it kind of works for them. All right, we have the regular and winter melon pulse. We have the imitator. I built Laura here, I believe her name is. Wait, what's her name again? Laura. Laura. I'm not even going to begin to try and pronounce it because I'm 100% going to butcher it. But Laura S. She was a bit of a complicated one because I had to use a reference picture to, sort of will her into being here. And there's only one halfway decent full body pic of her. It's this one with the purple, like, is it a jacket or is it an overshirt? I don't think it matters. Because I think I did really well with her regardless of like, I don't know if I got the outfit completely correct, but I think I did really well with her regardless. And right, Dr. Zomboss. Dr. Zomboss, I need to edit him a little bit because I made him look like a half rotted dick. Like just straight up. His brain needs to be recolored to look more brainish. Because it literally just looks like the dick tip on top of a rotted dick. It looks so sus. It's insane. But right, we have Dr. Zomboss and then we have the giant ass mech. The mech took way too damn long to build. Because the mech is just all the dimensions of a regular character statue times by 4. That's literally all it is. And it took way too damn long to put together. It's very simple, but like it looks really cool. At least I think so. It could very easily just be like just the sheer size of it, just swaying my decision on how good it looks. But like at the same time, like dog, look at this. Looks so fucking fun. There's also this thing. There's nothing inside of here, but like this is meant to be like the sort of cockpit area that Zomboss uses. That like he pilots the thing from. What are these ones supposed to be? I think these are Angry Birds, right? Yeah, these are meant to be the Angry Birds from the original game. Can you even still get the original Angry Bird game? I think there might be a copy paste version of it somewhere, but like I also believe that like the only versions of it that exist are the sequels. But yeah. That aside, look at all of these ones. These are yet again another one that looks like they're very simple, but I think Prisma is doing them a massive favor. This wolf one was a bit of a pain to build because I built this one based off of memory instead of a picture because I thought it was going to be a lot simpler than what it actually wound up being. I mean, to be fair, it looks pretty decent regardless. Doesn't look perfect, but then again, how the fuck do you build this werewolf statue, this werewolf costume? I don't know. That was the best I could muster for that. But you're right. Among Us characters. I kind of wish I got the chance to play Among Us properly. I say properly because I played Among Us before, but like I didn't have a full group of friends to play it with, so I had to play with randoms, and that is just hell on earth. Playing Among Us with randoms. Straight up, don't ever play Among Us with randoms unless you want to lose every ounce of faith in humanity. The randoms in Among Us, randoms in any video game are just the dumbest fuckers this godforsaken space rock has to offer. But Among Us randoms, they are a special breed of stupid. That man straight up said, "You think the other randoms are stupid? Wait till you see us. Like we're knocking them out of the park." Like those guys, holy hell. They weren't dropped on their heads as a baby. They were fucking spiked into the concrete. Like they are holy shit. It's actually impressive how stupid they are. But enough about them. Look at these guys. These ones are brand freaking new. And when I say these guys, I mean these three. These ones I built just a couple hours ago. These guys were here for a decent little bit. These guys were here since St. Patrick's Day. I built them on St. Patrick's Day, late into St. Patrick's Day, because I had completely missed it, sort of. I didn't realize it was St. Patrick's Day until it was far too late. Well, not far too late. Yeah, I didn't realize it until like 9 at night. And I only realized it because I tuned into someone's live stream where they just mentioned St. Patrick's Day in the title. I think the coolest looking one of these guys is this one, Prisma, because she is another one where if I go and do this, look at that. She's bright, literally. That was supposed to be the whole gimmick of her the entire time, by the way. She was just meant to be made out of these light blocks so she can glow in the dark. She's literally just a glorified nightlight. But she looks really fucking cool, regardless. Again, her name is Prisma. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. I didn't shut that off. I shut this off. I can show that off. And right, those are all of the statues I have for this pathway. Now we need to effect at a speed infinite 250. Just run all the way back here. I gotta build more statues that are like actually noteworthy to talk about. Because I'm realizing now a lot of the statues, we didn't really talk too much about them, mostly because there's not really too much to say. Like, they're either very simple, to the point where there's literally nothing to say about them, or they're just like, the Prisma is doing so much wonders for them that, like, dog, what else, what do you even need to add? Like, just look at them, and you'll get the whole fucking picture. Alright, drink that. Alright, where do we want to go now? That's a stupid question. We want to go to the content creators, because those are what's going to get me the views over on TikTok. Oh god. Don't even have a viewer base yet, and I'm already trying to, like, garner in views as much as possible. Right, okay, let's hop over to here. I easily could have just ran over there. Ooh, this looks nice. Dog, look at this. So nice looking. Right, we hop over here. And right, ooh, that looks fun. The shadows are like doing wonders for these guys. Look at them. They look so fucking cool now. Well, I mean, they always looked cool, but like, the Prisma is just... I don't know who the hell made Prisma, but everybody collectively owes them the world. Like, they've worked wonders for everybody. Look at all of these. Got the entire Vanoss crew just completely upgraded. We got a content creator that I need to start watching again. Wolfie Plays. Wait, what the? Oh, wait, you're right. The W was always going to look off because of. Yeah, 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 okay. Zero X Fusions, Exploding Apple, Bobox. And alright, we got the worst pre-made ever crew. I need to add in their editor friend. They have a friend who's like an editor for them. I need to put I need to put him behind. I'm gonna say put him behind Cat, so he's just like overlooking all of them. But like it ultimately doesn't matter. So we have Jake, Ellis, Kath, Gabby, and what was it, Alex. Oh god, I completely blanked on his name for a second. That's a bit of a shame. Alex is probably the funniest of them. Maybe Ellis, but Alex Alex is one of them ones where like he doesn't speak up all too often, but like when he does, it's pure gold, just actual gold. But right, we have Moist Critical and some of his friends. I say some because dude has quite a few friends, quite a lot of friends. So like, if I actually sat down to like try and build all of them, I'd still be building them. But right, we have Charlie, Matt, Jackson, Andrew, and Kaya. Kaya, I think I need to edit a little bit because he looks very basic. His statue, I mean. And then we got Queso, Jinxie, and Sketch, I believe his name is, right? I already forgot. Let me check. Name is Sketch, right? Yep, Sketch. Queso, Jinxie, and Sketch. I was really tempted to have a little bit of fun with Queso statue. Instead of giving him like an actual statue, I was just gonna put like a hole in the floor for like a little fat joke. I technically did do that. He doesn't have a sign. His sign fell into the void. But I was gonna do that same trick with the actual statue, but I wanted to have him in the actual world, so yeah, we put him here. And alright, who were these guys supposed to be? Oh wait, no, these are just I really gotta get around to building these dudes. Or wait, I should probably wait a bit. Are they I fucking hate internet drama. But like I think Kai Cenat is Kai Cenat caught up in some stupid ass drama? I honestly don't know. I remember seeing some shit about it, but like at the same time, people, oh god, people who get caught up in drama, they need to slow the fuck down and give people a minute to process shit. They move too damn fast. It's ironic. The slowest fuckers on the planet move too damn fast. It's actually insane. But right, we have Dan TDM, and then these are meant to be some other OG Minecraft YouTubers, but I didn't get around to building them yet. I got around to building a couple of them. We have Ross and Max here, Mixen and Your Pal Ross. These guys, I think, dude, there's so many statues in this that are being done all the world of justice with Prisma. Just look at these two. They looked pretty damn decent before, but now with the fucking Prisma, especially with the sun like shadowing them, dog, they look so much better now. Yeah, right. We got a couple of storytime YouTubers. Well, not storytime. We got a couple of animators. Dubus Goobus, Senor Palo, and Bruce Do. I gotta watch a couple of Bruce Do's videos again. I think he's posted quite a few since I last watched him a couple of years ago. And then right, we got these guys. These guys took way too damn long to build. But it was pretty fun though. It took a while, but it was pretty fun. We have Siri and Aries alongside height accurate versions of them down here. We got the height accurate versions of Siri and Aries. Fucking Goblin Aries and Gnome Siri. We have a maid dress Aries because apparently he wore one at one point. I don't know when because I don't use Twitter, so I didn't see it. But apparently he did put on a maid dress at one point. Or no, it wasn't even on Twitter. He just did a maid dress stream where he had the webcam on, but he kept it just low enough to hide his face. and I just showed the Matress. Pine, I need to edit, I think, because he, what's it called? Or do I? Because I had to use his fucking plushie as a reference picture because apparently he doesn't have any other reference pictures anywhere. Right, Tsunami. Tsunami was a bit of a fun one to build. Complicated but fun. That's a bit of a weird one with a lot of these statues. A lot of these statues, they were complicated to build, but I think that's what made them so much fun to build. We have Jozu, we have the two separate versions of Aurora. I don't think she ever saw this other one. Keyword there being think. Because as far as I know, right, people could be seeing these statues. I have no way of knowing. Because unless they directly like and comment on the stuff, I have no way of knowing if they've seen them or not. I kind of hope she did, because what was it called? This one came out really well. The only thing I couldn't replicate about her new model here was the jacket. She has like this jacket, but she doesn't have it fully on. It's like hanging off, starting at her. It stops at her elbows, is what it does. All right, we have Boop here. Boop is one of these type of statues that I mentioned earlier. She's one of these statues that have like the secret compartment back here. If you open these up and then you go up here, I couldn't bring myself to build the actual thing because I am not a fucking deviant, a sick freak who needs to be baptized and then fucking what was it called? Needs to be baptized, deatomized, and then what was it called? Reatomized to maybe be cleansed. Fucking submerged in like a whole ass pool of holy water. But right, we have all of the pieces to the machine up here, including, I forgot to get a better look at them, including the willing participant is what we will call him, the brave volunteer. I think I need to dye him purple, but apart from that, he's identical. Alright, close this up. And then go back to actually looking at the statues. Right, Yuki was a fun one to build. The only thing I can't replicate for Yuki is her tail. Apparently she has a tail. I never realized that before. But she has a tail. I can't replicate that unless I ask her directly to send me a decent close-up of the tail. But right, we have Yuki here. Yuki was a bit of a wholesome one, not because of the statue itself, because like for some reason, right, she thanked me specifically for including her in the group, which was a bit of a weird one because like this entire group is a set of statues, and she is part of this little group here. So like I don't understand why she wouldn't have been included. I don't understand the thought process here. She's part of the group. Why would she not be included? But right, her statue was fun to build. Again, the only thing I couldn't replicate is the tail. The only way I can replicate that is if I ask her directly to send me a pic of the tail. What was it called? Right, well, yeah, Ryu. Ryu was a fun statue to build because what was it called? He is one of the few people where I was actually able to build his tail. I might have to extend his wings out just a slight bit, but apart from that, the wings look pretty nice. We have Suvi. Suvi I need to edit again because I think she has... Wait, are these meant to be her horns? I believe they might be. I believe those are meant to be her horns. I don't know. Might have to ask her. Crimrose. When was the last time they played with Crimrose? Jesus. Jakey Snow. Jesus, holy shit, I'm just now realizing. Fucking Jakey and Crimrose. I haven't seen them two play with the group in a minute. We have Celesta. Oh god. I'm really tempted to move Celesta next to Kai. But I don't want to tear these guys down just to move them around. Oh god. I'm gonna leave her here. Because I really don't have the patience to to tear her down and move her. Because then I would also have to tear down somebody else and build them too. I might also build her other outfit just behind her. She has two separate outfits. She has this one, which I believe is the main one, and then she has like a more like what was it called? Casual outfit that she wears sometimes. She has like this beige coat, and then just like denim shorts. We got Nicola here. I think I need to change her hair again. I changed her hair 3 separate times, and it is still nowhere close to the actual color. We need like this color, but we need it to not be bright. We need like this color, but it needs to like not emit light. Or maybe just stick with this color and then have her be like one of the few statues that has that gimmick, where like she glows in the dark. Have her be one of the few glow in the dark statues, one of the few glow stick statues. Paxi I need to fix a little bit because what's it called? He's a little bit paler than this. Originally, I had him set to smooth quartz blocks because smooth quartz has a faint little bit of beige in it, but even that faint little bit of beige isn't enough to overtake the white. So I have white terracotta for now. I need to see if there's a paler version of beige. Maybe this one. Maybe just polished stone. No, never mind. That's like ashy. Why am I trying to sort this out now? Sort it out later. Oh, and they're right. We need to build his new model at some point too. Well, not at some point, when it releases. Apparently, he's getting a new puppy model, or not puppy, golden retriever model. Oh, you know what? Speaking of building other characters, I might need to fuck around and just build Starby at one point. I need to build Starby, Pum Kitty, and Gordy, but after the current set of people I'm working on back here. We have Ophelia, Gigi, Galaxia, I believe her name is. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I just refer to her as Gigi or Gal. But like, right, Gigi is another one of these ones where like she's a glow stick, sort of. Look at her. She looks so freaking nice with Prisma. Holy hell. She looks so damn good with this. Jesus. Gigi, fucking Prisma is working wonders for you. Holy shit, look at this. She looks so fucking awesome now, especially in the dark. Dude. Okay, moving on. We have Jesus, that we moved on so damn quick. We have Kyberion, Dicey Dev. There's so many statues. I'm realizing there's so many statues that I now need to go back and edit because they look way too basic. I tried to make these statues, at least the content creator ones, look as unique and as close to the actual creators as I possibly can get them. But sometimes I fuck up royally, and now I need to go back to fix a lot of them. This guy's name is Captain Blastem, right? I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, Captain Blastem. We have Mighty Scotsman. Scotsman's character looks so fucking cool for no damn reason whatsoever. Holy shit, look at them. Look at them. I think the only thing I might need to change is the hands. I couldn't for the life of me get a decent look at his hands to like know if he's wearing gloves or not. So I need to sort that one out. But apart from that, look at him. He looks so fucking cool. Especially with the shading here. We got what was it called? We got who is this guy's name again? I already forgot. I think it's oh, it's Beans. Cy Beans. Jesus, there's too many people to keep track of. I keep blanking on names. I'm sorry, but like, Jesus. Yeah, we got Cy Beans. And then we got this one was a bit of an annoying one. Not because of the statue itself. I tried to at her in the post where I had showed this statue off, but I couldn't. She has like some sort of setting switched on where like you can't at her in anything unless you've friended her. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We got Kai Bear. Kai Bear is really freaking cool looking. for how simple he is. He's one of them ones where like he looks very simplified, but I think it really works in his favor. And then we got Owo. Owo is another one. Owo has the same sort of problem with Yuki, where like I couldn't get a good enough look at his tail to build it, so he's just tailless. But apart from that, it's his statue is basically identical. Just look at him. And then right over here we have Tabby and some of his friends. What was it called? Dragon Dude. What was his name again? Tatu, right? Yeah, Tatu. We got what was this woman's name again? Nyani. I don't think I pronounced that right, but there she is. And we got Mike Trosty, I believe this guy's name is, right? It's Mike Trosty? Yes. And we got Mike Trosty. These guys look really freaking sick, especially in character statue form. I really like it when I get statues like this where like I have to wing it, but it ends up working out regardless. The only thing with these statues is like I tried to give tried to give Tabby his tail, and you know what? I might just try to negotiate that now. Hang on. He has a bow on his tail, and I tried to make it detailed like that one, but I just couldn't. So let me see this one. That works, I guess. It doesn't look all too detailed, but like I can't make it bigger without making it, if I make the bow bigger, it's going to be bigger than the actual tail, which is just going to look stupid. In fact, I know it looks stupid because I tried it and it just looks stupid. And then right, moving on, we have a whole bunch of other not YouTubers, VTubers. My apologies. We have a bunch of VTubers who I don't watch. Well, I mean, to be fair, I think we've reached the point where I started adding people that I didn't watch all the way back at DanTDM. I think I watched like one, maybe two DanTDM videos total, just to see what all the hype was about. But in any case, we have Vettel and his little AI creation here. Neurosama, I believe it's called, right? Yeah, Neurosama. This one was a bit of an annoying one to build because of the jacket. Or not the jacket, the sweater? I don't know what this is called. I think it's a sweater. The top. I needed to get a type of beige that like didn't blend in with this with her skin. And then right. Back to Vettel though. Like I think Vettel uses like an actual turtle as a model, like just an actual cartoon turtle, but I tried to make that little crayon doodle of himself where he's like wearing the turtle shell jacket. And I think I did a good job with that. Who is this person called again? Uh Minako Mew. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't think it matters because what does matter is that I completely nailed the statue, I believe. If I remember right, yes, this is about as identical as I could have gotten it. Like, this is about as close to identical as I could have gotten within the realm of Minecraft build. And to be fair, if memory is serving me correctly, it is pretty much identical. But I'm moving along. Over here, we have, what was it? Her name's Camilla, right? Yeah, Camilla. We got Camilla back here. Camilla has a pretty interesting looking character here. I believe she also has a pair of wings, but I can't replicate that because if I put the wings, I need to shorten the hair. So it's literally a case of like, I have to choose one or the other. I'm sticking with the hair though, because it actually looks pretty nice. And then over here we have Crelly, I believe is what her name is, right? Crelly? Yeah, Crelly the cow. This one was a little bit difficult because I didn't have the first idea how to tackle putting in all of the different black cow spots. I think I did a decent job of it, but like again, it's such a small amount of space to work with, so like It's not perfect, but it's about as good as I can get it. And then the horns. I think I did a decent job with the horns. Horns are something I struggle with a little bit because it's like sometimes they are a little bit complicated to work into the dimensions of Minecraft, but like I always manage to sort it out in the end. And then we have this little tag here. I don't know why she has this tag, but it's not my model, so fuck it. Enjoy the tag. And alright, we have Fillion, Cha-Cha, and Demi. I need to build, what was it called? I needed to build, so right. Basically the way I had this set up was, what was it called? From Vettel to Fillion. That is a set in and of itself. So we have Vettel and Neuro along with some of the people they collaborated with. And then after Fillion is going to be Cha-Cha and a bunch of people that she and Fillion collaborated with. I say a lot, it's only going to be some. But yeah, so we have Demi, and then we have to find a couple of other people to build. All right, here you go. These all look really freaking cool. I need to get better looks at these some other time. Maybe just like, what's it called? What I might just do, I might just fuck around and do like a sort of deal where like I'll just start from the one end of the pathway and then just work all the way down for each individual pathway. Speaking of individual pathways, we've overlooked all the content creators, so let's do this. And then run all the way back to the other platform. To the other road. And along the way, I'm going to take a little bit of bite of food, so apologies for any crunching you hear. Wait. We're already back at the fucking place. I barely even got a couple of bites of food in and we're already back here. Okay, right. Sorry for the random AFK moment there. If I had moved and ate at the same time, I would have wound up in Narnia because of how fast we move. But right, okay. What's it called? I probably shouldn't show them off because there's only 4 of them, but I'm gonna go. Sorry, I was swallowing the food. What is it called? I'm gonna go overlook the mob statues because I am playing around with the idea of building mob statues, or at least I was, till I completely abandoned them. Sorry, if we come back here, we have a couple of mob statues. We only have 4. We have 1 for the chicken, 1 for the cow. We have 1 for the pig, and then we have 1 for the sheep. The sheep looks kind of stupid because, like, what's it called? It's not as puffy as it's supposed to be. It's weird. If I build it 1 more up, it's gonna be too puffy. But if I keep it like this, it just looks stupid. There's literally nothing I can do to fix that. I just have to sort of live with it, which is annoying, but I mean, what the fuck else am I meant to do? Yeah. Here we have a couple of mob statues. I'm gonna build more of them. The only reason I haven't is because they take so much longer. The only one that didn't take all too much time was the chicken. All these other ones took a fucking eternity and a half. And alright, let me go ahead and close this up back here. And then now we need to go look at the other areas. There's only 3 more areas to look at. We want to look at the people back here, and then we need to go around the back of that to go into the end and the nether. So let's start with this one. Ooh, what the fuck? Bro, that looks so sick. Oh my god. This area looks so fucking cool now. Wait, hold on. Let me try something. Oh, fuck yes. That looks so good. Holy hell. Okay. Oh, and I forgot about this. If we go down here, we can't go all the way down because we will fall in the void. But, look at this. That looks so fucking nice. Looks so fucking cool. The water, I mean. And then, right. Okay. Wait, what's this random bit of blue? Hold on. Oh, wait. Is that the fucking... Yeah, it's the skull catalyst. Oh my god. This emits light? Dude, that is so cool. We got, like, natural light from the fucking skull catalyst. That's amazing. Alright, in any case, let me hop up on this table and overlook all of these dudes. If I can. The dark guy is, well, I mean, he's dark, so, we're not gonna get too much of a good look at him. Unless I switch it today. If I switch it today, would it make it brighter? No, it wouldn't. We would have to put... We have to put these on here. Oh, that's, okay. We have to put those on his face so he can be seen properly. But right, look at all these dudes. So right, these are meant to be like elemental people. So like we have an earth person, fire, thunder. We have Mother Nature in her purest form. We have a frost goddess, water goddess. We have a spaceman. We have an airhead, literal airhead, air goddess. Yeah, these are all just like elemental gods. We have the light god, or goddess, I should say. And then we have the dark god. I really didn't want to put the lights on them, but I didn't have a choice. If I didn't, he would be fucking invisible because it's just so dark in here. And then right, we have myself all the way back here. We have an alternate version of myself. We have an alternate version of me that's just dripped out in like gold and all of this other shit. I really like how that came out. Wait, what's this? Is this just... Oh, it's Prismarine. Fun. Okay. See, I'm sort of tempted to remodel this room to have, like, red start from there and then work downward instead. But I also don't want to reshuffle everybody because that's going to be really fucking annoying. I also want to kind of swap these two places because, what was it called? Aquamarine works better for ocean than it does frost. But again, I don't want to have to tear these guys down just to, like, rebuild them. Because rebuilding them's a bit of a pain since they're sitting down. But yeah, those are the gods and goddesses. And myself. Back there. Now, there's only 2 more areas to look over. And then we're gonna end the stream. Because that's all I came on here to do. Just take in all the fresh new look of this entire world. So we go up here. We're gonna start with the Nether first because I wanna see what the Herobrine variants look like. I need to come up with names for all the Herobrine variants. I say I need to because apparently nobody else has any interest in naming all of the creepypasta variants of the default skins. So we have Herobrine himself. There's actually something I want to show off before we actually overlook all of these dudes. I had an idea for promoting these dudes, or not promoting them, showing them off. I was gonna sign in on mobile and then join the world as like creepypasta variant of the default skin and then just like sit in the separate areas and then just like have these little rooms be like sort of exposed. But apparently you can't do that anymore. That hasn't been a thing for a long fucking time. it was a bit of a shame because I distinctly remember that that was a thing you could do. Because that's how I got an achievement at one point. There's an achievement where you have to throw diamonds at another player, so I just signed in on a mobile device. I signed in on mobile to throw myself some diamonds. Just to cheat a little bit. So it's like it's a shame that I couldn't do that. But yeah. We have the regular hero Brian. Well, not regular. Regular hero Brian is just Steve with white eyes. So the crown and the fire hands, that's custom stuff. But if we fly all the way down this fucked up pathway here, drop down here, we will find a creepypasta variant of Alex with a bunch of souls around her. This one I actually kind of like. I tried to do a sort of deal where like I gave each of them their own like sort of creepypasta gimmick. So like Hero Brian, he's just like chaos incarnate. So like he has all the fire stuff because fire and explosives is how you destroy shit very quickly in this game. It's really the only way you destroy shit quickly in this game. What was it called? And then right, fucking Alex is a soul collector of sorts. If we go over here, we have the creepypasta version of Effie. She is also a bit of a soul collector, but like, what was it called? Basically the concept I came up with is like all of the different people, minus Herobrine and some of the others. Some of the people, I should say, they're like soul collectors, but they each do their own separate things with the souls. So like Alex, she similar to Herobrine, she's just like chaos incarnate. So like she collects souls to fuel her power. Effie does the same thing, but like she has like vampire powers. So that's what she's harnessing the souls for. And then if we run all the way over here, or fly all the way over here, press this, we will find an actual firewall just blocking off the rest of the nether from us. But if we go all the way down here, we get a blue hallway and the creepypasta variant of Machina. I think I butchered the name. I also think I have stick drift, which is not fun. But we have the soul collector version of Machina. I don't think I came up with a decent concept for her. All I did was make her green soul collector, and that's it. I think maybe her sort of deal was supposed to be like she corrupts stuff. So it's like cursed flame. She corrupts shit by just simply touching it. That like, makes it decay over time or something. But then, right, back here we have the creepypasta version of Nor, which is, they're basically just like a warrior of sorts. Like they just run around just killing things basically, and then they have the shield to like play defense if they need to, and the helmet for a little bit of protection. And then if we go all the way over here, right, so yeah, the next few creepypasta variants are just like, what was it called? They're basically just like references to all the Terraria classes. So we have like melee, range for Ari, melee for Noah, ranged for Ari, magic for what was this guy's name again? Zuri? Yeah, Zuri. Magic for Zuri. And if we go all the way over here, we have Summoner for Sunny. Summoner Sunny was actually a fun one because of all of the different people that we summon in for him, really. And then if we go all the way back here, we have another Soul Collector deal with, what was it called? Kai? But her whole shtick is that, like, she summons stuff in with the souls. Like, she harnesses the power of souls to make a bunch of summonable people for herself. And alright, if we go all the way back here, we need to go to the other area to see what all the new, well, not new people, what these people look like. Holy shit, the blue is kind of screwing them over a bit. Never mind. We got out of the blue. And what's it called? Right, look at all these dudes. It's kind of dark in here, so like they're kind of getting screwed over a bit, but the orange is actually kind of helping them a little bit. I don't know what it is. Oh shit, here we go. Blue. Oh damn it. Well, at least these guys are glowing, so they don't get affected too much by the blue. But like, it is still a bit of a shame. We have living flames. The divine one is kind of out of place, but that was kind of the point. We have a bunch of different piglin variants. I gotta build a second set of piglin statues to like make reference to the Minecraft movie Piglins. It's gonna take forever because these ones took forever. But right, we have actual monsters. So we have like a blood crawler, slime creature, just a actual fuzzball, a ghost, and a nightwalker. And then we have the demon versions of the defaults. These ones were very fun to build too, especially this one. I think I like Alex's the most because of like what I did with her hair. Her hair design was really fun to mess around with. And then right, Zuri is another unique one because he has like these sort of like demon pattern tattoo things. I don't know how to describe them better than that. Oh, Sunny with the fire looks really fun too. And then Kai has her own little well, I mean, tattoos would be the wrong word. I mean, no, tattoos would probably be the right word for that. These little like spots around. And then right, these are the new people, the netherite people. Oh, the ancient debris glowing actually looks kind of weird, but like, I'm gonna say it's weird in a good way because it's like, it does still look really cool. Right, look at all of these guys. I don't remember what I named these guys, but I remember all of their names start with the letter N. And that is just about it. Like, all their names start with the letter N, and then that's where my memory stops with all of these dudes. Oh, and you know what? I should probably show off that they each have their own cape, too. I need to get kind of close to show off all the detail, because if you go too far, then the detail just dissipates. But right, look at all of these. Every one of these guys have their own custom capes, and all of the capes have their own, like, sort of detail. I'm not going to look at them too long, so you'll have to, like, pause here and there to get a proper look. But, like, just look at these. I think I did a nice job with all of them. Oh, and I forgot they have tails. Yeah, that looks really fucking fun. Holy shit. Okay. Right, well, that concludes the nether, people. Now we need to go to the end, and then that's going to be the end of the stream. Conveniently enough. Because again, I only really came on here just to see what Prisma has done to all of my statues. And I think it's doing a pretty damn good job. Because all of these statues, they look really freaking nice now. I mean, they looked nice before, but like now, it's just like, I need to start playing this world again because of this. Just straight up, I have to play this world now more. Because like the whole reason I don't play this world often is because like, I do it alone. I'm running solo here. I don't have any sort of like help. The only semblance of help that I get is with the commands helping me get around quicker. Other than that, like all of this is being done solo. And I guess it'd be rude not to mention the reference pictures coming in clutch half the time. Oh, this room looks so fucking sick now. What the hell? Look at this. Looks so nice. Right, let's hop in here. Oh yeah, I forgot the end is dark as fuck when you don't have lights scattered around the place. Yeah, because we had this problem in the we had the same problem in the Anarchy server. The end is low-key dark as fuck. And the I don't like that they did this with the end rods. The end rods have like this weird like sort of indigo color. It's this weird like in between indigo and blue. It's really stupid because like the blue overtakes the indigo, so it's like everything just turns blue in here. Like if you have anything that isn't just straight white, everything just turns blue. White and black are the only things I know for a fact. What was it called? White and black are the only things I know don't turn into blue fully. And even that I think is still like a decent little bit of blue. Right, we have to take this out because the portal is broken. For some reason, whenever I use that portal, it doesn't set me at the other portal, and it doesn't even set me anywhere where I want it to set me. I tried my hardest to get it to a point where like it'll set me in a place where I can just like walk to the road, but every fucking time it just sets me behind the portal. So I have to take this fucking thing out, which is annoying because this thing is kind of slow. Sorry for the random silence. I was eating potato chips and didn't want to torture you with loud crunching because I know that's a thing. For some stupid fucking reason, eating and drinking comes through the mic so much clearer than just me talking. I don't know what that is all about. But I am managing it somewhat by just like muting to eat. And right, how much longer till we get out to this other island? Because we can see that over there, and we're starting to see the actual island we set up at over there. Where are we gonna end up? I can see the blue already, which is not fun. We need to change that if we can. I believe I believe Prisma has its own custom settings that you can play around with, so I might be able to play around with the idea of maybe changing the lights to be less blue. Keyword there being maybe. But I'm not entirely sure. What I am sure about is that these guys need more light. So for now, let me get flash effect, SS, night vision, infinite. That's a little bit better. I mean, it's not perfect, but it makes them visible, and that's all that matters. So right, we have the custom versions of all the default skins. I tried to theme them based off of like all of the different Minecraft functions. So we have like Steve, who's like the jack of all trades. We have Alex as like a little explorer, Effie as a builder, Nakina as a enchantress, Nor's a miner, the kind that collects resources, not the one that gets DM'd by Minecraft YouTubers sometimes. Ari is a chemist, so like she messes around with the brewing stands and everything. Zuri is a redstone engineer. What was it called? Sunny's a farmer, and then Kai's just a PvP master of some sort. And alright, if we go over here, we have a bunch of different type of Endermen. So we have like a vampire one, a druid one, an ice one, fucking Frosty the Snowman one, a greedy one that's completely blinged out, a fire one. We have a zombified one, and then we have my own custom one that's just dressed up in clothes. And then I think this is the last of the things that I built back here. So we have a bunch of different types of builders. Nothing too fancy looking, but like they have a bunch of construction gear and shit. So like he has a toolbox. He has, what is that? Is that a power drill? Is what he's holding there? Yeah, I think it's a power drill. He's got on like construction hat and the gloves. She has a saw. She has a hammer, and then the Iron Golem one just has a straight up chainsaw. We gotta build more stuff out here, because I have spots for more stuff. I just haven't been using them. And alright, with these guys, that concludes our little overlook of the world again. Oh wait, what the hell is this? Oh wait, did I put lava in here? Is that something I did? If I did, then we got rid of it because it's not there anymore. Oh wait, I see what I did. I gave him a lava cape. Okay, yeah, that makes so much more sense. Okay. But with that, we've overlooked all of the statues pretty much. Well, at least all the ones we built so far. We still have plenty more to build. But with that, I think I'm gonna call it just about here because again, we've done everything I wanted to do. We looked around the entire world. I really like what Prisma has done to all of these statues. I really do. It has helped so much more than the freaking people who made this Prisma thing will ever realize. It is such a fun thing to be playing around with now. I'm really glad I spent the $4 to get it. It is definitely worth it. I would highly recommend getting Prisma if you have a spare $4. Or at least it's $4 right now. Maybe. I think it has like some sort of discount deal right now, so it's right now it's at $4. It might just be $4 period, but I don't know. What I do know, we're done. We've overlooked every statue, so what's it called? There's nothing left to show off. I'm gonna dip and get a bunch of TikTok clips out of this. So with that, if you're interested in seeing more character statue stuff, I would recommend going over to my TikTok, which should be linked in my bio here. The bio for my Twitch page, at least, along with my other social stuff. But yeah, I'm done for now. I've done what I wanted to do. We looked at every statue. Prisma has done more than Prisma has done me some massive favors with these statues, and I'm gonna go take full advantage of that with some new ones. So yeah, that's gonna do for now. I'm gonna be back to maybe build more statues next time I hop onto this world. But again, until then, I'm out. Peace for now.